You are live. We're live. You're live. I'm live.
We're all live.
Yay.
Hey, welcome everybody.
Wait a minute. Give it a few seconds. Give it a few seconds. Okay, give it about 20 seconds, and we're in about 21 seconds in. Okay, go for it. Go for it.
Hey, welcome everybody. Welcome to the SMUG Cast. We're back. We're live. We're moved.
Some of us are alive. Yeah, we are moved technically, thus from the stuff behind me. As you can see, I'm like sitting against the couch right now, and all this stuff is back there. Tim's office is clean, though.
No, it's not. It's
it just
clean
looks that way. It looks that way.
No, it's because you can't see all the crap behind me.
Well, hold on. Let me turn the music down just a tad, because we don't want to, play over what Tim has to say, because Tim's got some rants this week.
Wow, what a week this has been, ladies and gentlemen.
Yes, it has.
Wow, what a week this has been. Okay, so we moved.
Yeah.
And it was quite the adventure. I do have to give a shout out to my second oldest son for his extremely...
He's my favorite kid. Did I tell you that? He's my favorite kid.
He did us a solid. I'm very thankful, grateful. He's a good kid. He's a smart kid. He's a good dad. It's a lot of stuff. Not to take away from my other children, however, but we're feeding back, hon. Hold on a second.
Okay. Sorry.
No, it's my big mouth. Better. It's my big mouth. My voice carries.
Can you put your camera down a little bit so that you're more in frame? You're kind of like down here.
Oh yeah, that's better.
There you go. That's better. I said as I slouch.
So
that's better.
We moved. A 27-foot truck and a 5x8 trailer, 736 miles.
2 cats.
2 cars, 2 cats, a 10-hour car ride with a cat. Fortunately,
2 cats. Two cars, 2 cats. One cat in each car.
Right. So fortunately, little Miss Fay Ray was a good traveler.
Spike was too.
She hid under her cat bed almost the entire, sticking out her head to drink some water and nibble some food, and then right back underneath.
Like a turtle.
Exactly. That's, She did at the beginning of the ride, though. She did manage to unzip the playpen that I had bought for her because I don't know what the hell else to call it.
I figured she would chew her way out of it.
No, she unzipped it with her claw, and then she got out. I heard this rustling in the back seat. I'm like, "Oh Lord, Faye, what are you doing?" And then she appears right next to me on the driver's side.
Yeah.
Cranes her neck to look out the window. And she's like, nope, back into the cage. Back into the cage, under the cat bed, stayed there, and then
I figured she would be like, "Hi, look what I just did! Look at me!" Yeah.
So
Spike was very quiet for the most part. I mean, after about maybe 5 minutes in, thank the Lord. His only problem was he didn't like music, and he didn't want to hear it. The music scared him. And so, as I think you and I had this discussion, I had to sing.
Mm-hmm.
Like if I sang a little bit but not too loud, he'd be okay with that.
Right.
And thank God for those treats that you got.
Oh yeah,
the chill out treats for the cats. Yeah.
One of the things that I did for Faye is, I have the scanner app on my phone, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I played that.
Yeah.
That seemed to calm her down because when I stopped it so I could listen to music, she started meowing.
Oh, really?
Put it back on and she was quiet.
Really?
Yeah. So we're listening to fire departments and all that other stuff, Chicago suburban stuff. And she's just content. So it's weird. I don't get cats. I really don't.
Spike was so happy when we got to the hotel room the first night because I stopped overnight. You didn't, but I did. No. And you should have. I told you. I said, "There's no way you're doing this in one night." But I stopped. Spike and I stopped. We found this little. I can't even tell you how I found it. It said, "Here's a hotel." I was like, "F it, I'm out. I'm over there right now."
Well, against my better judgment, and it's something I really should not be doing because I cash out early at night, 9:30, and how I managed to get as far as I got, because we pulled off in a rest area somewhere in Iowa for a couple hours of snooze time, and then got on the road. But yeah, Andrew and I kept in contact with handy talkies, like CB buddies, but a little more sophisticated. Which worked out really well because we were able to update one another and just chat back and forth. We were using some mobile universal radio service, or MURS, which is MERS. It's what it is, which it's all business frequencies. You don't need a license. It's all supposed to be low power, but we're both at 10 watts on our handy talkies. Who gives a crap? Anyhow, it worked out really well. I highly recommend, if you so desire, when you're traveling in a group of cars, radio communication works out pretty good. But that's up to everybody as an individual, because it beats having to, I got to tell Andrew this and poking at the display to call him on the phone. You just pick up the radio and say, hey dude, because I was behind him keeping an eye on the trailer because we didn't want it swaying back and forth because that would be bad.
Yeah, that would be.
So the ride was uneventful. No freaky deaky stuff while we were driving.
Not this time, huh?
No, not this time. A couple of truckers that probably looked like they should have pulled off and gone to sleep, but and then we got here and we discovered we have more stuff than we discovered we have more stuff than we have apartment.
Shocker. Thus,
right. So
this is the living room still.
My office in Nebraska was 11 by 11, which isn't a bad size for a bedroom. This one is 10 by 11, but this whole wall over here angles.
Yeah.
So that end of the office is 10 by something. This end is like 8 or 9.
Mm-hmm.
And so when everything fits. The radios are going to go back here. You might have noticed the absence of a ham clock because, there you go. Hey, Matt, he made it on time. Yay, Matt.
He's my favorite kid. Did I tell you that? He's my favorite kid. He saw me on the radio. Well,
yes, everybody. My lovely wife, the guitar goddess, she was at Guitar Fest in Centerville on Sunday.
I've got the video pulled up.
She was also on the radio at WDPR in Dayton. Did a fabulous job. Played some good music for the folks on the classical guitar show. Jim McCutcheon and his Sunday morning The Intimate Guitar, which does quite a wonderful job on.
I got concerned though because it was it's a classical station, and while my roots are classical, I did not play classical. He said, just have two selections. Okay. I didn't think much of it. He's like, so what are you going to play for us today? George Michael.
Father Figure by George Michael.
Well, it's Sunday. I mean.
Well, I guess. And so it was a great time. I got to read, something on the air, which.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah, which was pretty cool. I haven't done that in a long time. Yeah, the pledge drive that they were having. Subscribe because it's public radio. So
can you recreate it for us, Tim? Can you recreate it?
I cannot because I don't have the script in front of me.
937-222-9377.
That's right. 937-222-9377. Call now and donate. Well, I did do it that way though, but it was really pretty cool. Of course, I walk in and it's a radio station, and I'm like, because all my years at WRRG, Radio River Grove.
I told you
college, and
I told you
should keep in
touch. You should keep in touch with them. Maybe that could use some help.
What do I know? What I know about classical music wouldn't fill a thimble.
Yeah, but you don't need to know because all you do is just grab a CD and read. Okay, that was this. But wasn't that great? Ooh, love that.
that was the Podunk Philharmonic and their rendition of Franz Liszt.
Tiny Tim's Frolic.
Yeah, Tiny Tim's Frolic. So yeah, she performed at Guitar Fest, hands down nailed it. Great show. Loved all the players, loved all the musicians. There was a father-son trio that did some bluegrass, and of course,
very good.
You should have seen her when they announced that they were going to be doing dueling banjos. I honestly thought she was going to go postal when they said that.
I have played that song more than I care to admit. I have earned a lot of free food playing that song. It's just that, it's one of those things that when it's overdone, it's overdone. Everybody's heard it. It's time to move on.
Right. It's like Sweet Home Alabama or Last Fiddle in the Band or, any kind of Blues Brothers shtick from somebody in Chicago,
Yeah.
Blues Brothers is leave it lie, please. I can't stand that movie.
I gotta tell you, I hate it. And I never made my way through it. I've tried because my dad's half track is at the end of it.
Yes, that's right. It is.
And I have tried to make it to the end, but I fall asleep every damn time because it's boring and I hate it. And I'm probably, besides you, I'm the only person probably on the planet. See,
I've seen it 4 or 5 times in the Blues Brothers shtick and is overdone like you would not believe in the Chicago area by everybody, hey, we do parties and bar mitzvahs. We're the Blues Brothers. So hire us. And, we're like Jake and Elroy.
Elwood.
No. Jake, is it Elwood? Okay, see? Jake and Elwood. Yeah, the Jake and Elwood Blues. We're on a mission from God.
You don't like the Ricochet Biscuit song? That's kind of
there's a couple of decent Motown songs in there, and Aretha Franklin belts out a good one. And not taking away from the music, but damn, I hate that movie.
It's like sure something, huh?
Yeah, it's like Blues Brothers is one of those movies that I can't deal. It's right up there with Caddyshack comes close. Animal House is even closer. I mean, I
never thought that I'd actually say that I'm in kind of agreement with it.
Well, I love a good comedy. Hot Shots Part 1 and Part 2. Airplane. Monty Python's Flying Circus, not the movies, the episodes. Faulty Towers. Kenny Everett Video Show, and now I'm dating myself. Boy, give me one more thumbs down there, honey. And also, we are not on 2 different floors anymore. She's right on the other side of this wall.
Yeah, so you guys probably can hear it with my mic, but
yeah, I was hearing myself through your microphone because I got such a big mouth. So, no, it's not that I don't like John Belushi because in the old SNL skits he was pretty funny. And in some other movies, he was pretty funny. Blues Brothers is so freaking cliche at this point. It is,
But I mean, that's the whole thing, though, is when it first occurred, it was a cliche. They made it. I'm not saying, hey, I'm on your side on this one, but I'm just saying, think back to when it first came into.
Well, yeah, but I could watch Star Wars a million times. Because I love that movie. I could watch. What's one of my other favorites? Von Ryan's Express, starring Frank Sinatra.
Kylo Ren, yeah.
Von Ryan's Express, a war movie made in the '60s with Trevor Howard and Frank Sinatra and and some German actors.
Are you ready to see my video? You were ready to Guitar Fest?
Oh, sure, of course. Roll tape.
I've never. I think I don't know if this is going to work, so let's see if it hold on. Hold on, stop screen. Hold on. Oh, that's Sovereign Citizen.
We'll do that in a little bit because
hold on, remove that. Hold on. Well, hey. We're gonna have to stop Sovereign Citizen.
Okay.
I'm so sorry. Share screen. Okay. Guitar Fest. There it be. Hold on. Yes. We'd like to say a special shout out to our good friend Carl D, who filmed this. And you guys, before you all, judge or anything like that, keep in mind that we had just pulled into town one day prior to this. And so everything that I'm wearing there was the only thing I could find. So let's go for it. Back it up a little bit. It looks like I'm in my jammies, I know, but it really wasn't.
No. I love the pants, though. The pants are
The
fun.
hammer pants, yes. Oops. So at any rate, so there you go. There's that. So we did that, and it happened, and it was a nice time.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, it was a nice time. Nice
Yes,
to
it
see
was.
old friends again.
Yeah. And
So yay, Carl D. Good job. Tim did a video, and I still haven't seen it yet. You shared the link with me, but I'm sorry I haven't done anything with it yet. So the link's probably expired by now. Oh, sorry.
yeah, probably. Anyhow, so the move was good. Met a couple of the neighbors.
Being done was good.
Yeah, I was never so happy that when we took back the truck,
Mm-hmm.
it's like, wow, we're done with this thing finally.
So I told him, I said, a day at a time, an hour at a time if you have to.
Right.
So,
Well, if I can just get through the next hour, I'll be golden. Was kind of my attitude. So,
right.
But I have an office and a radio stuff to set up yet, and we got crap to get rid of, and we got to call a junk place to get rid of some stuff that nobody want. None of the donation places around here want, and we just have no room for it.
They're too snooty.
Right. So.
But yeah, so we're back, and we're going to have to change our SMUG Cast overlay or our backdrop, because as you can see, it still says Central Standard Time. And we are now going to be changing to Eastern Standard Time.
Yes, or Eastern Daylight Time until, I don't know, how do you guys do daylight savings time in this part of the country? I have no idea.
We don't know either.
So we've got things to talk about today. We're probably going to, Donna Adelson was convicted. I don't think anything else needs to be said.
Yep, we knew that was happening.
So it's a good thing. We have romance. We're going to be talking about romance scammers. Mm-hmm. And boy, do I have some stuff to say about that.
Well, I tell you what, let me get you some music happening here, and we'll just let you go. How about that? Do you have any preferences to the kind of music you would like to rant to?
No. Wait, yeah, just pick something, honey. I'm good.
Okay. Okay, go ahead. Everybody, this is Tim's rant.
So, you're watching the channel here on Facebook? No, YouTube. Scamfish by their social catfish is the name of the organization.
Catfished by social catfish.
Right. And these are people who have been scammed, romance scammers. These poor
Like that time you wrote Britney Spears.
I never wrote Britney Spears,
and you sent her 50 cents or an Apple gift card.
Right.
Just kidding.
I want to feel sorry for some of these people because being suckered is really not good. But come on, folks. If somebody tells you they are a movie star or actor and they're telling you that you're the only one, that you're they love, I mean, come on. Yeah. Let's get real here. If somebody claims to be Brad Pitt, let's just throw a name out there, and they're asking you for money, don't you think, shouldn't someone think that, what the hell is, this can't be Brad Pitt. What the hell Brad Pitt need money from me for?
I told him I only had $5 to give him. That's all I had. I mean, it's Brad Pitt. Come on.
There's a couple of these episodes where these men and women both sent tens of thousands of dollars to these individuals who are claiming to be somebody they weren't. One was claiming to be a 4-star general.
Yeah.
And he needed this woman that he was stringing along to secure a package for him that would be worth $700 million that she could share.
Yeah.
Wouldn't you just go, bologna sauce, get out of here? No, she's like, I'm going to send him $145,000.
I said, will you adopt? Because I'm free. I'm a good kid.
The heck of it is, she just was a nice lady.
Yeah.
I mean, albeit lonely most likely, but she seemed nice. She was a nurse. Seemed kind and decent. I'm not making fun of her or trying to take anything away from her because, hey man, when you're lonely, but there's got to be a point where something inside your head goes, this can't be real. This is not real. I am being taken for a ride.
Well, there was that time that you sent me money, and here I am.
I trusted you. I knew you were real because I'd met you a few times.
Shows what you know.
It's all an elaborate scam, folks.
It's the figment of your imagination. I'm just sitting in your room full of stuff. Yeah.
So, and I'm here to tell you, ladies and gentlemen, not a single business, government, institution, entity, corporation, not-for-profit, lemonade stand, nobody, no law enforcement agency, government agency, state agency, provincial agency, if you will, district agency for places outside nobody has a special agreement with Apple to convert Apple gift cards to cash.
Oh, really?
No one. Not a single one. Go to the website. It says Apple gift cards can only be used for Apple products and services. That's it.
Well, Brad Pitt's going to get a big surprise then.
So if somebody calls you and says, or they get in touch with you because they're stringing you along, I'm in jail, I need $1,000 for bail. Send me 2 Apple gift cards worth $500 each. Not a single law enforcement agency on this planet takes gift cards of any kind for bail. So if somebody's telling you that, you should immediately go, you are full of it, and end it. Because they are. They're lying. There's no other. It's a scam. It is always a scam. It is never not a scam. So quit falling for scams, ladies and gentlemen. They are taking you for a ride and draining your bank account if they get the chance. Yeah, so to the credit of these people who do the Scam Fish channel, they go out of their way to determine what are you calling me? Hello.
My grandma was stuck in this. We need Apple gift cards. Stat.
Sure, let me send you $5,000 worth. So I say this from the heart because I deal with scams every day at work, and I know I've talked about this briefly in the past. protect yourselves, folks. Protect your loved ones. Especially your elderly relatives, because they fall for this stuff at an unbelievable rate. Yes, it's me. Protect me. Think about me, ladies and gentlemen. Think about protecting me, or whoever in your life is that same role. You know what I mean.
That didn't sound really good, Tim.
No, it didn't.
Think about protecting you, okay? Whatever.
But in all seriousness, man, if you think somebody in your family is in the middle of something they shouldn't have, if they're out there buying gift cards in large denominations, because their favorite among the scammers is the $3, $4, and $500 Apple gift cards, and the $3, $4, and $500 gift cards for like Google Play. And
why did they make them with that amount, that great amount of denomination like that?
Because
if they know that it's a risk.
Because if a lot of people will put a gift card and they'll have store credit, a couple $100 worth, versus putting a debit card in there. So then that way they can pay for their apps on Google or Apple or what have you.
So they can basically buy their booty apps.
And so they can buy their booty apps, yeah. So they can buy and subscribe to their booty apps.
Okay.
So that way they don't have to put a credit card or a debit card in there, and it reduces their exposure to people who are going to try and take their money. So
ironic.
Yeah, exactly. So yeah, like I was saying, if you think somebody in your family, young or old, is in the middle of something they shouldn't be, man, get involved. Figure out what's going on. End it if you have to, because you're gonna. We watched one episode where a woman sent $1.4 million to the scammer. Another one where she drained her entire retirement fund. I think there was over $400,000, something like that.
It's crazy. And the ones that get me are the nurses. There seem to be a lot of nurses. I mean, people who have helped people their whole lives, and they just want to be helpful to people. And
right, because that's what
some of them, like the last one we saw. I told Tim, I said, I can't watch any more of this. This guy pisses me off so much.
That guy was a turd brick. Seriously,
serious piece of shit. SPOS, a spos. Right. He was a spos. His wife had cancer, and he was basically.
He thought he was hooking up with Liv Morgan from WWE. Thought that 54-year-old guy who looked like he could barely move a coffee table had WWE dreams, and his wife is dying of kidney cancer, and he basically tells the Liv Morgan that, hey, my wife has got about 6 months left. Is that good?
Are we on? Are we good?
Are we on? 6 months to live, and it's like, sayonara, bye, honey. You're in the ground now. I'm off to lose my retirement fund to scammer.
Close your ears, Tim. Close your ears. Close your ears real quick. I'm going to say something that you can't be a party to. I hope she stomps his dick. Go ahead.
That would be painful, but deserved. And so what these scam fish investigators do is they track down where these scammers are coming from. Mm-hmm. And what is the number one location for them, my dear? Where are they mostly from?
Nigeria.
Lagos, Nigeria, folks. That's where a lot of the IP addresses come back to. Now it could be spoofed. We don't want to, disparage our friends in Nigeria.
The woman,
because they're fine people. There's fine people everywhere.
I've been watching these kind of off and on nonstop. It's kind of like a binge watch thing. And the woman that I watched before this one guy that we were just talking about, she found this guy as Mario somebody. I don't even know. It doesn't matter. He's like probably a model. And the lady, she's African American. And she's like, I don't date Mexicans, but he's one fucking hot Mexican. It's like, wow.
It's like, dang.
It's like, okay, don't
tell us about it, sister.
Don't offend anyone. And I just quoted her, so I'm as bad, I guess. But I was like, wow. Well
but you know what? When it comes to relationships, though, everybody's got a preference. Everybody has a type.
That's what Bruce said. Everybody's got a flavor.
Yeah, everybody's got a flavor. So,
Yep.
yeah, I mean, folks, protect your family members. Protect especially your elderly family members, because man, I'm telling you, I've listened to so many heartbreaking stories at my job about people who've been taken, the gift card scams. People who don't fall for the fake tech support garbage that pops up in your browser, because it's garbage. It's not real. It's a scam. It's never not a scam.
Hey,
like
Tim,
I said before, don't call the number, don't answer the phone, don't. But
don't
go ahead.
Anywhere, don't do anything.
Right,
I want to give a quick shout out while Tim is in mid rant, because I thought you were kind of done. I'm sorry if I
am
interrupted.
I'm done.
I want to give a quick. Okay. Want to give a quick shout out. Say hi, everybody. Say hi, Tim.
Hi, everybody.
Say hi to your people.
Hi, Matt, and I can't tell who's here because I don't have my iPad.
Hi, Matt. Hi, Sarah. Hi, Dot, not me.
Hi, Dot, not me. How you doing today? Welcome to the SMUG Cast, and thank you for joining us.
Thanks for joining us, everybody. This is, as you can see, we're moved technically.
Right.
But yeah. Somebody, and I won't mention any names, was a real genius when they decided that maybe we should get this apartment of, what is it, Tim? Is this like 1,300 square foot?
Yeah, 1,300 square foot, which is a little bit smaller.
Somebody didn't think of, the stuff that we got in the garage.
Well, I'm not the only partner in this endeavor, my dear.
I know, I was loosely pointing at myself.
Oh, I didn't see that.
No, it's my fault. Hey, Dad, where are you coming from? Good to see you. And we are now in Ohio country. So yes. We are kind of in the, Mid-East? What do they call it? Central?
No, we're not in the, trust me, dear, we're not in the Mid-East. Even though there's a town here named Lebanon, we're still in the Midwest.
I meant it's USA, fool.
We're the Ohio Valley. Technically.
Oh, okay. Yeah, we're in the Ohio Valley. We're in the Valley, man. Yeah, that's it.
So
good to be back amongst everybody, and wherever y'all are chiming in from. Thanks. And for catching us on the replay.
Yes, catch us on the replay. And we actually have reliable, fast internet now, which gig speed mostly, which is fine. It's 800 megabits per second on average so far today, but after what we had to put up with in Nebraska, I will take this.
Hey, Dat Not Me is in Ohio too.
Oh, hey, welcome, fellow Ohioan.
Hey, welcome. Yep, definitely. I'm from Ohio. Tim is not. Tim is from
the Chicago suburbs.
Yeah, I mean, don't hold it against them though, but I'm just kidding. Hey, they have good pizza there. Right?
Yes, and good Italian beef sandwiches with hot giardiniera. Sandwich. Yeah, that's right. It's a sandwich.
All right. Nice. Wow. So we're glad to be here. I'm definitely glad to be back. And let's see. What about, you want to tell them about the park that we went to?
Oh, yes. When we were at Carillon Park. When we were at Carillon Park.
Yeah, Carillon Park in Dayton. It's got a great long history. I can't think of what it is, but if you ever come to Dayton, you should see it. Definitely, it's worth seeing. A lot of historical type stuff. But we happened to be there on. There was a car show.
Yeah, we were at the radio station in the morning, and we were killing some time before Guitar Fest later in the afternoon. So there was a car show at this Carillon Park, which was really pretty cool. Now, I'm not a car guy. I'm not a gearhead, but I appreciate I appreciate the automobiles that this country has produced, and I appreciate the older cars because they're just cool looking. You'll never find me under the hood because I don't know a disc brake from a disgronificator. So,
Hey, Ro Baker, what's up?
Hey, Ro Baker, how you doing? And excuse me. But it was pretty cool to see all the old automobiles. The one that stuck out to me was a 47 Chrysler, kind of like a Woody looking
Yeah,
Yeah,
nice.
which was just
Did you take a
beautifully
picture?
restored.
Did you take a picture?
Yes, I have a picture.
I like the I think the black '67 Mustang.
That was nice. And then, of course,
Was nice.
there was the '67 Perch fire engine, which, being as I used to be a firefighter at one point in this long life of mine, it was kind of a neat thing because the fire department in the town next to us growing up, Berkeley, they had their two first out engines were Persches. So that's
Yeah,
what it reminded me of. Yes. And
nice.
they were probably both within that 67 to 70 date range. My dad's department was All American LaFrance.
We had some time to kill, and I know that Tim's not familiar with the area because this is kind of my stomping grounds a little bit, at least up in Dayton. And I said, well, listen, they got this park called Carillon Park. I know there's trains and stuff. There's a train car sitting there, and it's a nice historical thing. I said, we should go. So come on, I'm taking you. So I took them, and we get there, and she's like, that's $50 for you two to get in. And I said, Tim, aren't you glad that I take you to these places?
I'm like, gee, sweetheart, you're an expensive date.
Well, yeah.
But it was a great experience. The cars were great. The weather was nice. She loved the kettle corn.
I'm still loving it. My ass will be loving it for weeks. Yes, because that's the right where I went.
But it was a nice day. We'll have to get back over there. And I wanted to bring up something else, but it escapes what I was going to mention.
I'm so sorry. Did I sidetrack you?
I sidetracked myself most likely because that's how it goes these days.
Were you sidetracked with all the awesomeness that the state of Ohio is providing you so far?
Well, I'm going to say I rather like being within civilization. Now, I miss my rural peace.
Yeah.
I miss the quiet evenings, being able to sit outside and see all the stars.
Yeah.
When we were able to see the northern lights the 2 times it happened earlier this year was absolutely phenomenal. That was something I had never seen before, and being able to see it with the clarity that I was able to see it was unreal to me. It really was.
I've always said that the Nebraska people are, beautiful.
I mean, our neighbors were just
finally nicer people.
Our neighbors were just fabulous people. They were they were. It was a tiny little community. Our neighborhood was population of 25. Literally, that's all there was. Mm-hmm. And it's just a bunch of neighbors who pretty much socialized with one another. Everybody got along. Everybody helped one another out in times of crisis. I mean, there was the flood threat last summer. There was the water main break earlier this year. There was the tornado threat. There was and one of our neighbors' houses caught on fire.
Yeah.
And it was the month we moved in there, a month after we moved in there in October of 23. And my one neighbor, Doug, he saw the smoke and he grabbed a garden hose and went in through the front door to start to knock the fire down because it's a volunteer fire department. We were 5 miles out of town where we lived. They are not going to get there. And this is no discredit to any volunteer firefighter anywhere, but traveling from point A to point B takes time. And they were at least 10 minutes out from the 911 call. Yeah. And they got there and they put the fire out. They did a fabulous job. All the credit to them. But our neighbor took the initiative and started to knock the fire down with a garden hose. Mm-hmm. I was in the basement working. I had no idea what was going on out there. I didn't even smell any smoke. Through it. And this was 2 doors down from us. The house that caught fire was less than 100 feet away. I don't know why I didn't notice. I was on the phone with customers, I guess.
I slept through it. I mean, so you knew more about it. By the time I figured anything else about it, it was done.
It was just that, and our neighbor, Doug, he's just that kind of guy. He does everything for everybody.
Yeah.
And so, I'm going to miss that tremendously.
Well, you can still keep in touch with him. Not like you have to.
Of course I am, but I am.
You don't shun him or anything.
I'm gonna miss the whole. Of course, the downsides were 20-minute drive to anywhere to get anything, minimum 20 minutes.
Well, seriously, in today's modern society, the internet issue was just unacceptable. I mean, especially if you're a work from home, and both of us did at that point. Don't ask me how we somehow made that work. I have no idea.
Yeah. So, what do we got next on the agenda, my dear?
Well, we got stuff. Hold on, let me turn off the music. We have, of course, the sovereign citizen update. Because I mean, it never really stops, does it? And after this week, we might take a break on sovereign citizens a little bit. Tim's got some other stuff he wants to talk about next week and probably later on today. But hold on for a second. Let me see if I can do this real quick. Hold on. So hold on. I gotta preface by sovereign people, stay away from me. Sovereign people, let me be. Okay. So, hold on. Here we go. Add to stage. Tim, we're going to add this to stage. And we'd like to thank, who are we thanking on this one? Law and Crime Network. That's Jesse. Good old Jesse. Jesse does the great videos for us to use sometimes. So y'all go over to Law and Crime Network. Go ahead and give Jesse a like or a share because he does a good job. Welcome to Sovereign Citizens. I looked this up, and this wasn't the one that I was hoping to find, but this is a pretty good one. So we're going to leave it play. Tim, let me know when I should stop it. I'm going to go ahead and push start.
Okay.
To follow the rules. We're taking a closer look at 6 times sovereign citizens were arrested on police body camera. Welcome to After Hours, presented by Law and Crime. I'm Sam Goldberg.
Oh, it's Sam today. Okay.
First, let's talk about what sovereign citizens actually are. It's a very loosely defined group of people that believe U.S. laws don't apply to them, based mostly on cherry-picked court rulings and statutes. This can lead to traffic stops by police, who often find these, quote, sovereign citizens driving with fake plates or without a driver's license. We begin today's After Hours in Myrtle Creek, Oregon. It's April 2022, and a police officer noticed problems with an SUV's license plate. Jania Green Carnes is in the driver's seat, and she's frustrated from the very first moment.
Hi there. Yeah, I'm Officer Kennedy, Myrtle Creek. They said earlier in our conversation being recorded. Okay.
Yes, it is.
The reason for the stop today is your tags are expired. Do you have your license on now?
Wow, look at the attitude on this one.
I'm trying to play Foggy
Is
Mountain
that a
right
firearm
now.
under your jacket? Don't reach for it. Just answer it. I don't know. I'm asking if it's a firearm. So if you reach for it, we have issues.
It is.
Okay. Don't ever reach for it. Okay. Will you do me a favor? I'd like to remove that from you.
I would rather remove it myself.
Okay,
than
you're not
place
going to
it
do
on
that. You're not going to put a firearm in here. Okay. So just hear me out. Stop talking. Just let me explain, okay? It's for my safety. I don't mean any harm to you.
Excuse me, but it's about my safety.
Okay, I'm not going to hurt you, nor am I putting up an
Well,
intimidating
I'm not
just
going to
listen.
hurt you.
This is what I would like to do, okay? All I would like you to do is cross your fingers like this.
Do you want to smack her yet? I do.
Grab and take it out. I'm not going to seize
No,
it
I
or
do
anything
not
like
want my weapon outside of my vehicle.
Where's your ID?
I
Are you ready
do
for me
not
to
want my
stop it
weapon
yet?
outside of the
Okay,
vehicle.
where is your
I am
ID?
willing to put
Yes,
my
Simone.
weapon on the dash so that you can clearly
Do not
see it.
touch that gun.
Lady, shut the hell up and just listen. For Pete's sake, you moron.
I can't believe that someone isn't tased. I mean, I realize she really.
See, this is why I was never a cop. I would have been too eager to adjust an attitude, and that's an attitude I would have adjusted.
Well, she's got a weapon on her. First off,
Right, exactly.
She isn't drug out of the car is beyond me at this point, or something done to detain her or whatever.
Well, yeah, I mean, he might even be waiting for backup. I guess we'll see as the video goes on. But if I were here, my one hand would be out and the other one would be on my holster. It's like, no, sweetheart, you're not going to pull that stuff here.
Yeah, because when you do concealed carry, as you know, that's the first thing that you have to tell them when they come up to the window is yes, I had hands on the dash or hands on the wherever the wheel or whatever.
Right.
Right. Okay.
So
right.
what are these papers she's pulling out? Her speech about how she's,
Wait
not
for it.
Okay.
Wait for
is it her
it.
fee schedule? What is it?
Wait for it.
Fine.
Okay.
Then it'll
I'll tell you
where
what.
it's at.
Put the paperwork on the dash for me. Put the paperwork on the dash.
Why?
Because I'm telling you to, and it's a lawful order. Put the paperwork on the dash now, and put your hands on the steering wheel and don't move them. Okay? You're being confrontational. You have a firearm. We're not going to play that game. I'm going to get your name, date of birth, and I'm going to continue my traffic stop. You understand that?
I think I'll just plead the fifth.
That's fine. I recommend that. Well, if you're not going to plead the fifth, you're going to need to present me with an ID. Can you point to where your ID is?
No, sir. You told me to put my
I
hands
did,
on the
but you
steering
told
wheel.
me you're going to plead the fifth, which means you're not going to talk anymore. If you're not going to talk, you can't tell me your name and your date of birth. Does that make sense? So will you tell me your name and date of birth?
Not until I present this paperwork.
Okay. 3216.
Spike wanted to visit.
Can I get another unit? I'm going to get my chief down here for you.
Okay.
Keep your hands right where they're at.
I will keep them there as long as I can.
Okay. Perfect.
Tell me when to stop.
They need to remain there, and your hand needs to stay away from them.
And I already
First
told you,
one.
I will keep them there as long as I can. This is not exactly a comfortable position.
Wow.
Not
I
yet.
hope
Female
they
ugly
throw the
uncooperative.
book at
I
her.
am not
I hope she gets a couple of months
I am
in jail.
simply
This is a compilation of like 5 or 6 of these people. So let me know when you want me to stop it or move on to the next one or to stop it completely.
Yeah, go ahead and stop it. I mean, I think we got enough, but
Do you want to see somebody else or do you want to stop the video?
now stop the video.
Okay, got it. Got it. Yeah, it's kind of distressing, isn't it?
When you're pulled over by the police, and if you're not doing anything, if you're pulled down because you were speeding or whatever, don't give the guy a hassle. Just take your ticket and move on. The sovereign citizen stuff is so much crap.
Everybody say hi to Spike. Hi, Spike.
Oh yeah, Spikey's there. Hi, buddy.
Spikey says hi in his own.
But we could probably rake in the profits if we started a sovereign citizen website and started selling stuff like those bumper stickers that say private, not under contract with the state. That kind of nonsense.
Just traveling,
right? I'm not driving. I'm traveling. Yeah, right.
Yeah, we were all traveling.
Yeah.
But yeah. So at any rate, what else do you want to talk about, Tim? We normally Tim and I we started out having a list. We'll probably go back to it at some point, but this is a bit of a.
There was a list?
When we first started the podcast, there was.
Oh yeah, that's right.
This is kind of a.
So Lord only knows where that list is now.
I know, right? This whole thing here is kind of a, our world is pretty much up in the air and in boxes right now. So we apologize. We're not exactly our normal selves today.
Have we ever been? I mean, what constitutes a normal self? Let's explore that. What is a normal? What is a normal self?
I like cheese, and I don't know. I like cheese and walks in the moonlight and pina coladas and diet or caffeine-free Coke. And that's
right.
Spike.
And Spike.
And you're negotiable. Go ahead.
Wow, I'm negotiable.
Just kidding. I'm just kidding.
Well, now.
I'm just kidding.
I know. So,
look at I married you and stuff. Look at.
Yeah, I see that. I married you too.
I know, right? Oh, are you talking about me or her or the lady that we? Okay, I think he was talking about the lady on the video. I'd like to think so. He says, "I seen her. She is nuts." You're not wrong.
Well, that's just an attitude, and that's just going to get you dragged out of the car, tasered, and cuffed, and they'll go to court screaming, "You have no authority over me."
Respect my authority.
Yeah, exactly.
Respect my authority. Sorry.
No, that's okay. South Park, yes.
I never. So it's the only impression that I really do well on. Hey, screw you guys. Go home.
Yeah, I don't do I don't do any impressions. I just talk.
Excuse me?
I just talk funny from time to time. I am not an impersonator of celebrity.
So we thought about making a little partial episode about Tim was going to be the romance scammer, and I was going to play hey whoever's popular. Hey, how are you? Yeah, you need money, and he was going to do the voices. It was supposed to be funny, but we don't know. We don't know.
We didn't take the time to put it together today because we were doing.
Well, we have to find we have to go on a covert operation coming up this evening. We have to find somewhere to donate our old rug.
Right. Donate old rugs, if you will.
And my old office chair, which is actually in pretty good condition.
No.
It is. It's just they were just freaking finicky. Yeah, they're picky. But we have to go on it.
Yeah, where would we go donate these rugs?
I personally would donate them, near the compactor. I mean, I'm paying rent here. Well, let them. I'm sorry, this is off the record. This is unofficial. You didn't hear me say that. I never said it.
No. It's on YouTube, but no, you never said it. They can recall it. And, no, that wasn't me. That was my doppelganger.
Yep. So we have to figure out how to get rid of some stuff. And some of this, as you can see, the harp is like way back there.
Yeah. Yeah, and speaking of the move for a moment, we did have some help. We hired, some movers
and movers.
And there were 4 guys who helped unload the truck here last Friday.
Yep.
And 2 of them started early. 2 of them came a little bit later from 2 different services. And the 2 guys, wow, hiccups. The 2 guys from the second service.
Should I look up the names? Because I'd like to give a shout out to the good ones.
Yeah.
Hold on. Keep talking.
And they did a heck of a job. They honestly did. They worked really hard to get the truck empty. They got it empty for us.
Can I?
Yeah.
Hold on. The name was People First Moving Service in Cincinnati, Ohio.
Right.
If you are in Cincinnati, Ohio, or in Dayton, Ohio, I think that because they did both Dayton and Cincinnati area. People First Moving Service LLC.
Right.
Hire them. They're wonderful.
So they the first 2 that showed up, they're just kind of like, yeah, okay. And they started unloading stuff from the truck, but they're bringing up like one item at a time, like a lamp, tray, a couple of blankets.
Yeah.
Because we told them there would be 2 other guys joining them soon. So they figured they were only there for 2 hours.
Right.
We'll do the piddly stuff and let those guys handle the furniture. Because the furniture was in the middle of the truck towards the front. And in the back of the truck, well, if anybody's ever moved before, the back of the truck is where you just throw everything. It goes in. I don't care what it is. We need this, move it, throw it in there. Boxes, you just go through the house and just see. The problem with me is, and I'm setting up my office yesterday. I take apart electronics, take the TVs down, the computers, and I leave power supplies in the wall because I don't pack the power supply for some ungodly reason. The 2 arcade machines here don't have their power supplies because I don't know what the hell I did with them. I unplugged them and we moved them out of the house to get them on the truck last Wednesday. but I don't know where the power supplies are. Now, a smart guy, which I'm not most of the time, would have taped the damn thing to the side of the arcade machine. No, not me. I just like, oh, let's move the arcade machine and forget the thing that makes it work. I did the same with my secondary display here. Sorry. Secondary display here for my job. The display was in one way to connect to the computer with another. The power cable that went into the power supply was in yet another place, and I couldn't find the brick. I had no idea where the brick was. I don't know. I found it. I paged my boss and said, "Hey, boss, I might need a new monitor. I lost the power supply because I'm a doofus, but I found it."
You also lost your keyboard, but I found that for you.
I lost my keyboard, lost my mouse. See, when I packed up the computer, I should have put mouse and keyboard together. Mouse and the keyboard. But as opposed to mouse and squirrel or moose and squirrel.
Moose and squirrel.
Moose and squirrel. And Bullwinkle for anybody who doesn't know what that is.
Yeah, it's an old.
You may have to Google it.
Old cartoon.
Google is your friend. Old cartoon, just like Underdog and the Banana Splits and Inch High Private Eye was one of my favorites back in the day. But anyway, we're digressing.
Size matters.
So I have these radios and I couldn't find like cables. It's power supply for one of my antennas. Because I was just throwing crap wherever. Because I was so frustrated by the time the end of the move was getting, let's just get out of here.
I left the day before that, and I told him when he got here, I was like, "Boy, am I thankful I did." I wasn't thankful.
Yeah, you would have, sweetheart. You would have been beating people up.
Some people, yeah.
You'd have been smacking heads.
Yep.
So yeah, I was just. And I'm still out of sorts. I'm sore as heck. I don't know if I'm ever going to recover from this because that was a heck of a lot of stuff to move. Even though we had guys unloading the truck, I'm still up and down stairs, 3 flights.
We're on the third floor. We're on the third floor.
I'm up and down stairs with boxes of books. And if anybody's ever moved, you know what a box of books is like.
Tim said, "I want the third floor. The third floor is the thing. You've got to get the third floor. Always the third floor." And I said, because when I got here, the little guy said, I said, "Do you have any first floor?" He says, "Well, we do have a first floor, actually." I said, "Really? Can I have it?" And Tim said, "No, third floor, third floor." So I said, "I'm sorry." He said, "Third floor. Got to do the third floor." So
now you're making me feel like a bad husband.
You don't already? No, Timberley's a very good husband.
So back to the movers. So these first 2 guys show up, and they're just like, I've never seen 2 more lackadaisical people in my entire life. Then the other 2 guys show up. They're dressed, and they come upstairs. They got their clipboard. They introduce themselves, shake hands. They're like, "Well, we're going to do this, this, and this. And if you have any questions, please let us know. And we're here to help, blah, 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 blah." And then they got right to it. They're hauling stuff up and down stairs. They're moving dressers, and they're moving couches. And you know, hell, they could have brought the truck up here and just shook it out in the living room the way they were moving. And they're leaving these other 2 poor sad sacks in the dust.
Yeah, they did. But my thing, I wouldn't have hired the first guys that didn't do much. But you know, when there's 3 flights of stairs and stuff needs to be brought up, somebody's got to do it. And if you're exhausted, that means that leaves them.
Right. And these 2 guys get done with our truck, and they're like, "Yeah, well, we got to get going. We got another job." I'm like, "What? You got to go do this again?"
We were their third job. Did you not know that?
No, I did not know that.
We were their third job that day, and they were so gracious enough to come and help us.
Shout out to and their names. You're gonna have to help me with them.
Hold on, People First Movers LLC, I believe is the name. Hold
The
on.
the two moving guys.
Yeah, hold on. Past. Hold on. Gotta pull it up real quick. People First Moving Service, LLC, Cincinnati, Dayton, Ohio. If you need any help, please do give them a call. Phenomenal guys. They really
and the guys' names were Neil and
Terrence, is it?
I believe. Yeah, I feel so bad because I forgot.
I'm so
But
sorry.
yeah, hardworking guys who took care of us, and the first two were Milton and
I don't know.
Some dude.
They were nice enough, and they
were nice. They were nice guys. It's just I was not impressed with the rate that they were moving. I'm like, dudes, at the rate you're going, this truck will be empty next Wednesday. You know.
And Tim, I can't believe that you didn't announce my big adventure that I wrote a song about our moving.
Oh yeah, thing. She did. She wrote a song about the move.
I did. I wrote a song about the move called Wood Chipper. So it is actually it has been released, and it is not one of my finer humaning moments.
But it's pretty good.
But it was how I was feeling at the time, and it is an artistic snapshot of the end of my move here. So yes.
And I was, when we went grocery shopping, I was delighted to see that some of my favorite foods are available here.
Some, not all. Oh, well, sausage pizza. You still haven't.
No, I'm gonna go on a campaign to change that. I don't know what I'm gonna do, but it'll be the hill I die on, probably.
Do you want to tell them about the pizza we got? Do you want to give a critique?
Oh yes, La Rosa's Pizza here in this part of Ohio, which is
kind of Cincinnati based, yeah.
Yeah, kind of Cincinnati based. I give it a C+.
He did schlep it up here for 3 floors, so I'm just excited at this point to have anything delivered to us.
Right, exactly, because where we were living in Nebraska, we couldn't get DoorDash, we couldn't get anybody to deliver anything. We had to go pick it up. Even the Godfather's Pizza in town wouldn't come out to us.
Mm-hmm. It wasn't like we met them somewhere, flash your lights in the parking lot, we'll give you the stuff if you give us the cash. It wasn't that. It was we don't even entertain that. It was nothing.
We're not coming down by you because, well, first of all, nobody can find it. That was part of the problem.
Yeah.
So it's nice to have food delivery here, but the pizza was it was lackluster. It had decent flavor, but it was just.
I'm sorry. I have a very bland palate, and it did nothing for me other than the fact I was really hungry, and I was very grateful that you paid for it and somebody brought it.
Yeah, it was decent pizza. I'd give it a C+. It definitely was not something I'm accustomed to, but we'll have to try some other places.
We found out that where we're living, like seriously within a 3-block radius of us, there's like every kind of food you could ever want. So we actually have to walk down the stairs to get it. And I told Tim, I said, I'm not going anywhere.
We are within walking distance. We are within walking distance of
Dairy Queen.
A Dairy Queen, 2 pizza joints, a Thai restaurant, a Greek restaurant, we have a Jersey Mike's, a Penn Station, as well as a Jimmy John's, all within a mile. Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah. Huh. I'm a sandwich guy. I know these things.
Okay.
I'm part of the Sandwich Network. We trade tips. We talk about recipes. We're the sandwich pros. We like that deli meat. We can't help ourselves. Yeah. And speaking of deli meat, for the first time in 5 years, I don't know if anybody even knows what I'm talking about, but I have had old-fashioned loaf for lunch. I haven't had old-fashioned loaf since before I moved to Texas 5 years ago.
Oh boy, good for you.
And I found Crackus ham, and I found Eckrich hard salami and Eckrich bologna. So I'm happy. I'm in a good mood now.
Oh, good.
Horsehead is excellent lunch meat, but it's pricey. Give me that Crackus anytime.
Well, I'm excited that we are back in the land of Meyer stores.
Yes.
So that we have Meyer stores where we have Skyline Chili. I'm excited about it. Tim doesn't really care too much about it. I'm excited.
It's a different chili experience. Let us just put it that way.
It is. It is.
The chili is decent. You have it with spaghetti. There's a definite cinnamon flavor to that chili sauce.
Tim's excited
bad thing.
Tim's excited because we are also back at the home of, well, the area of Lee's famous recipe.
The chicken that made my face warm.
Yes, he likes the chicken because he said it made his face warm.
I was out here in 2018 and was looking for some fried chicken, and I don't know how it got recommended to me.
Is that why you were out here just looking for some chicken?
Well, I came to Hamvention in Xenia, which I am less than an hour from that. So next May, look out. Hamvention, here I come.
Yeah, it'll be the first year you don't have to get a hotel here.
Right.
Because you're already here.
Yeah.
Who knew?
And so I forget how it was recommended to me, but I go to this place, and they have a spicy chicken, and they have a regular chicken that is not spicy. I got the not spicy kind because I don't really tolerate. I don't understand chicken and hot sauce. I don't. But I ate the chicken, and I feel my face getting warm. Like literally, it's like I think I looked in the mirror and I was all flushed. I'm like, dude, this is an experience, man. And yeah, so I'm looking forward to eating at Lee's when we get the chance, because that was good food.
We were driving to Myers, and look, I said, look, there's one. Ooh, my face is gonna be warm. My face.
And then we are also an hour away from the Air Force Museum, give or take.
Yeah, about an hour. We're down by we're probably about 20 minutes from Kings Island.
Yeah, so we're
Amusement park, if you're not familiar.
So I'm looking forward to visiting the Air Force Museum more than once. So
Yep. But at any rate, we did make it, and so our apologies. We went a little bit over time tonight. We missed you guys. And we're glad to be back. Next week we'll have some more fun topics that hopefully don't involve moving, but we'll see.
Yeah, well, won't involve moving, or I don't know. We'll come up with something, because the way the world is going is going to be something worth talking about, right? So, yeah.
Right, and who knows what adventures await during the week? Who knows what people are going to piss me off this week? I mean, we're going to have to talk about it.
Well, there's so many topics, though. The current job market would be one, but we strive to not do the negative news that everybody else is doing. We don't. We're not going to do politics. We've already said that, because I'm kind of, quite frankly, sick of it. And really, what's it going to solve? I mean, I hate politicians. Well, I shouldn't say hate. I dislike them and hold them in contempt regularly. And it doesn't matter who they are.
Okay.
But I mean, we could talk sports. A little sports ball, little football.
We might be able to have a guest or two, depending.
Yes, yeah, we could talk severe weather. We could talk. I don't know, lots of stuff. Airplanes.
Tim, you and I have a lot in common, but I think this is something that maybe you might want to hire a special guest or two. I know that you know a lot of people that like to talk about those things.
Yes, I do. And some of them are family. So, I can just say, hey, you're going to do this for me because, you're my kid.
Because you owe me. No. But we're a little bit over time, but I just wanted to say thanks, you guys, for being here. And if you're catching us on the replay, thank you so much for going all the way through the video and being with us for the hour.
And catching us on the replay. We really thank you guys for coming around, watching. Got any suggestions or things we should discuss? Let us know. We got cooking segments we're going to do. We're probably going to do some taste testing stuff eventually. Probably do some reaction videos to different things like, I don't know, songs, maybe music.
We could, yeah. Well, now that we have internet, I mean, the everything is kind of unlocked to us. We had internet before, obviously, because you guys know this, you've watched us before. It's just that it was so just painstakingly slow, as you probably surmised. So now we're looking forward to doing a lot more things, and yeah.
All right. So everybody, have a great rest of your night. Thank you very much for coming by. We appreciate it. And we will see you all. And what episode number was this? 11?
This was 11.
Okay, so we'll see you next week for number 12.
And it will be 7:30 Eastern Standard Time now. We're switching to Eastern Standard. So
6:30 Central, 5:30 Mountain, 4:30 Pacific. That covers it.
Okay. Just show up. We'll be here.
Yeah, show up. We'll be here. And if you don't catch us live, catch us on the replay. You guys have a great rest of your night. And thank you so much for stopping by. See ya.
Bye, you guys. See you later.